following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Hello, young Star Trek fans. This is Daddy Star Trek. It's been a long time since I've had a book to read to you, but finally got one. This is a biography of William Shatner, the man who played Captain Kirk. So let's give this a try. William Shatner, Little Golden Book biography by Bruce Hale, illustrated by Martin Marone. William Shatner was born on March 26, 1931, in Montreal, Canada. It was a time of the Great Depression, and people throughout Canada and the United States were struggling. Joseph and Anne Shatner worked hard, but they always made sure to have special family time on Sundays with William and his sisters Farla and Joy. As a young boy, William liked to play hockey and football in the street with his friends. But above all, he loved watching movies and listening to radio shows. The stories fired his imagination. Soon, William grew interested in performing. He joined the Montreal Children's Theatre, an acting school for kids. He performed in plays and radio dramas. William loved to act, and he never got stage fright. He wasn't just a theater kid, however. William was on the football and baseball teams in high school, and he enjoyed skiing in the mountains near Montreal. William went to college at McGill University, where he acted in more plays. William's dad was worried that his son wouldn't be able to make a living as an actor, so he made William promise to get a practical degree in commerce. The business skills William learned in college landed him a job as assistant manager for Mountain Playhouse in Montreal after graduation. Unfortunately, William lost that job when it became clear that he wasn't good with money. He knew he belonged on stage, not behind the scenes. So Mountain Playhouse hired him as an actor instead. William went on to perform at the Canadian National Repertory Theatre in Ottawa, and then at the Stratford Shakespeare Festival. There he acted in plays such as Julius Caesar and The Merchant of Venice, both written by the famous playwright William Shakespeare. One day, when one of the other actors got sick, William went on in his place with no rehearsal. It had never occurred to him that he might fail. The critics gave him good reviews. Get this here. There we go. Sometimes I have a harder time than others. Okay. New opportunities began to arrive for William. Television was growing in popularity, and he was cast as Ranger Bob in the Canadian version of the kids' program, The Howdy Doody Show. In those early days, many TV programs aired live. That meant if you made a mistake, everybody saw it. But William didn't mind. He loved being in front of the camera. In 1957, William began to act in TV shows in the United States, including an episode of The Twilight Zone. Throughout the 1960s, he appeared in dozens of other popular TV series too, playing lawyers, spies, criminals, and cowboys. William met Gloria Rand while working on a TV show. Gloria was also an actor. The couple married in 1956. They had 3 daughters, Leslie, Elizabeth, and Melanie. William was busy juggling family life with his acting career, but things were about to get even busier. Writer Gene Roddenberry created a show called Star Trek, which he described as a Western set in outer space. It featured the voyages of the Starship Enterprise, commanded by Captain James T. Kirk. Gene asked William to play Captain Kirk. William took the job, and he was glad he did. In each episode, Captain Kirk and his crew traveled to new worlds while looking for new civilizations. Star Trek ran for 3 years. It wasn't a hit when it aired, but viewers loved its message. Even the U.S. space program, which hadn't yet sent a man to the moon, was inspired by the show's vision of hope and future space travel. The show may not have lasted long, but William's friendship with the actor who played Mr. Spock certainly did. William and his co-star Leonard Nimoy remained close after the show ended. After Star Trek was canceled in 1969, William had trouble finding work because everyone thought of him as Captain Kirk. But William persevered. He played small roles in a wide range of TV shows. Meanwhile, something unexpected happened. Star Trek became more and more popular as people rewatched the old episodes. It was turned into a cartoon series, and then 10 years after the original show had been canceled, Star Trek the Motion Picture came to theaters. Viewers loved Captain Kirk and his crew. It says here that 6 more Star Trek movies were made, one of which William directed. Anyway, I won't get caught up on that. Star Trek fans, known as Trekkies or Trekkers, love to dress up as their favorite characters and attend conventions to discuss the show and meet the actors. William has attended many Star Trek conventions over the years. Fans wait in line for hours to see him. William went on to have many creative projects beyond Star Trek. In 2004, he played a lawyer in the final season of The Practice. William's character in that TV show was so beloved that he starred in a spin-off series called Boston Legal. He won Emmy Awards for playing the role in both shows. He was very good as Denny Crane. Being a natural storyteller, William has written books too. Books about his life, several novels set in the Star Trek universe, and a series of science fiction books called Tech War. He even recorded 8 albums, although William speaks the songs instead of singing them. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. It's so hard to get this. William has other passions too. He rides horses for fun and in competitions. He started the Hollywood Charity Horse Show, a yearly event that raises money for children's and veterans' charities. And William loves being a grandfather. The Sunday family time he has enjoyed since he was a boy is now spent with his grown daughters and their children. William has been an actor for over 80 years, on radio, on TV, on the stage, and in movies. His role as Captain Kirk made him famous all over the world. But maybe his most surprising achievement happened in October 2021. At 90 years old, William became the oldest person to fly into space. Quite a fitting voyage for Captain Kirk. Indeed. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a Great little golden book. And I'm working on a new story for you all, so we'll see how long that takes. But until then, I hope you're doing well. This is Daddy Star Trek signing off.